thanks for joining us. MLB The Show has action out of the AL Central. It's the Detroit Tigers and the Lions. First pitch coming at you right after the break. So here's the lefty, Richie Manuel. What should we keep an eye on here?
A very forgettable start his last time out. Was only able to work a couple of innings. We're looking for him to put it all together today. Command, tempo, and just really a confident presence out there on the mound.
All right, just about ready for baseball. Derek Stark up now for the Tigers. And this one is off and running. The 0-1. Up the middle. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Still finds a way to get off and throw. And they get the out. Good recovery. Wasn't easy following the misplay. Let's take a check to the Tigers lineup. In the sixth spot for them in this one, Marcos Fuentes. Isaiah Wynn in the box with one away as he takes ball one.
Backdoored him with a breaking ball. Just got the corner. There's nothing you can really do with that.
In the air to left center. That one gets down for a hit. So a man aboard now with one away. And here's the veteran outfielder, George James. That smash towards center. Gomez should have this one. He's got it.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Inside. The next to hit takes ball one.
That's excellent location for a pitch like that. It looks like it's going to be a strike, and then it just runs in on the hands. So if you can command it and hitters have to respect it, just keep going in there until they make you make an adjustment.
In the air, right field. And that is that. We'll go to the bottom of the first. 0-0. We go to the bottom of the first. And today's starting pitcher, Brian Heroes. Lots of punch-outs, a real strikeout artist singing.
Yeah, got the W last time out. 6 innings, a quality start. Hey, if a guy will give you that, you'll take it every single time.
Digging in, Vinny Chang.
Not shortstop, Vinny Chang.
Nope, that's inside.
The lefty, the 1-0. And a foul ball. Here's a 1-1. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Takes it in for the out. Let's take a look at our lineup. Batting second, a really important guy for them, Dan Hong. Now the veteran catcher, Dan Hong. And Singy, they're dealing with a former MVP in this spot.
Strike, woo!
Drilled out towards left center field. Carrying well. And it's caught just in front of the wall.
Thought that was a no-doubter. Like the wind was holding that in this ballpark.
So now the DH spot, Roger Gilliam. That one almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Swing and a miss. And 1-1. Way out front for strike 2. Stays alive. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. 2 down, nobody on. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Batting fourth, the first baseman,
Arlo Randolph, the next to hit. 2 hits and 4 at-bats during yesterday's ball game.
That's a ball.
Right through there for a strike. Gilliam, the runner at first with 2 gone. And a swing and a miss. Good eye right there.
That one called just inside, I think, and on the mound, he's trying to get a little bit of an explanation. Doesn't seem to be too bothered by it, though, but he clearly thought it clipped the corner.
On the ground to the left. And foul ball. On the ground to third. Sends it across to first, and that ends the inning. Scoreless after 1. Second inning set to go. Stepping in, Kevin Espinoza. Yeah, that's fouled off. The 0-2. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Ball 1 low. And a slider misses down and away.
Really nice slider right there, sweeping across the dish, but just couldn't hang the edge.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. And this is inside.
I think it's very important to establish the inside part of the plate early. It sets the tone for the rest of the game.
That one misses, so a leadoff walk. And now it's going to be Marcos Fuentes.
Really strong hitting performance recently, working on an 8-game hitting streak.
Step off throw to first.
Hey, he's
and
in
he's
there.
back in safely. Second inning here, no score. Oh, and 2 now. Ground ball could be 2. Goes to second for 1, and that's 2.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
Esteban Baez in the box now. No balls and a strike.
Let's see if he's willing to use the whole field right here. Definitely pounding him away.
2 down, nobody on. Foul ball still 0-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. Got him, swinging for the strikeout. Went back to the changeup, and it was successful. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Bottom of the inning, leading off, Doug Pringle.
Second baseman, Doug
Pringle was incredibly productive in his last game with 6 RBIs. Fouled off, he was late.
I can't believe how comfortable he was at the plate in the last game, Boo. 6 RBIs in a game is nuts. Only
That's
8 players have done that 10 times or more in their careers, including Lou Gehrig, Babe Ruth, Nelson Cruz, and Ted Williams.
There's a strike. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Here's the center fielder, David Gomez. That one's upstairs, ball 1.
Ball.
Matthew Ross behind the plate. Pitcher's umpire.
Yeah, pitchers that work side to side effectively love being on the mound with Ross calling balls and strikes. But
Oh, look at this. Fires to first, and that's a great play for the out.
That is 7. The right fielder, Martin.
That was an impressive diving stop. Singing, let's dive into the numbers. Statcast assemble.
yeah, Brooke, a really good effort just to get his glove to the ball. He found a way to do it and just produce a strong throw as well. So that right there is a great play all the way around. Just really smooth.
Boyce Harmon stands in now, looks at that one inside.
Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
Swings through that. And that one almost hit him. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Three and 2. Payoff pitch. Up and in. Ball 4.
Batting in, the left fielder, Brent Buckner.
Now the left fielder, Brent Buckner.
He's done a great job making contact recently. Working on a 5-game hitting streak.
In there, and it's 0-1. Base knock right field. They stopped the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
Next to hit, Johnny Schaefer.
No, that's the ball.
First and second, 2 down. Bottom half of inning number 2.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
2 on, 2 outs. Swinging a foul out of play. That's towards center. And that will end the inning. So they strand a pair. We head on now to the top of the 3rd. We're tied 0-0. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well.
It's been a long while. I got it on pin, a living bankrolling. I'm my own penny. I've been on 10 and I the whole team and all of that way. You know it's on me. You know I got goals. You know what I see. Have all of that gold, a necklace around me. You say it's light work. My God, we gon' see. But said I'm on 10. Just count it on me. And I live that life. Flow froze, that's ice. Our team, they tight when the game online. No, don't play too nice. Gotta pay that price when it's about my time. That's on East. Down South hospitality. Y'all don't wanna see.
Sliced hard, but foul down the left side.
Ball, high.
And that's
the ball.
outside. And the count 2-1. Swings through that one for strike 2.
He has a tendency to chase out of the zone, and that slider that's down, that's one of his money pitches to get that swing and miss.
To the right side,
Oh!
and that's just foul. Got him. 1 up, 1 down.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
Scotty Napier up now for the Tigers. That's in there. That's strike 1. Top of the 3rd, no score. And that one
that's
a
a ball.
little below the knees. And that's ball 1.
Oh.
Right through there for a strike.
Those are the pitches that make you wonder if this offense is being too patient with their approach. Lots of fastballs in for strikes, not even a swing. They're more than capable of making contact with those pitches, so they need to let it fly.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Now 2 away. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. Back to the top of the Detroit order. Now it's the second baseman, Derek Stark. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat.
Hey.
Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. On the ground, Schaefer. Throw sails over his head at first. And he'll pull into second with 2 gone.
Just kind of sailed that throw and pulled it across his body towards the right field side of first base. And usually that means the fielder just didn't square up his shoulders to the target. And I think that throw had just as much to do with his footwork as anything else.
So runner at second, 2 down. Isaiah Wynn up now for the Tigers.
Hey!
Fouled off left side. Man on second, 2 down. Backed off the plate that time. This to third, and that chance handled. On to first, 3rd out. Tigers lead 1, still no score. As we go to the last of the 3rd, and the batter will be the shortstop, Vinny Chang. Base hit, center field. So a man on base to start the inning.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. We often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
Now here is Dan Hahn. He's 0 for 1. That one's in there. 0-1.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and hard the order coming up right behind them. This is where they need to get going.
The 0-1. Ball 1 there.
Looks like he's still trying to find a consistent release point in that curveball. That one just sort of popped out of his hand. No real command and finish to it. It's going to be real important for him to finish that pitch, throw it down.
Dives back. Ow!
Man, you're feeling so good. You just got the knock. You're on base, and then right away you get picked off. That's just a tough one to swallow, especially after leading off an inning with a single.
Here's a 1-1. That one is absolutely belted, and that's got extra bases written all over it. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. The relay in there safely.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Put a really nice balanced swing on it, and when you can rope one into the gap like that, you're thinking extra bases from the first couple of steps out of the box. And he'll feel real good about that one.
One out. Runner at second. Gilliam digs in now. Picked up a base hit to center his first time up.
Oh.
Man at second. And that one fouled off. Pitch misses. Ball 2. swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
That's a pretty nasty pitch right there. I'd call it a power curveball in the 80s. It's got so much spin on it, and you really don't have a lot of time to sit back and watch what it's going to do before you have to commit. It was a good one for the swinging strikeout.
Randall takes a ball as he stands in for the second time. Now he breaks his back. Tosses to first, and that's the third out. On to the fourth, still scoreless. All set for the start of the inning. And now the center fielder, George James.
Up.
Well, these Tigers just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
One away.
I just think the lack of drawing any walks is an indication that they need to be a little more selective and less anxious about forcing something to happen.
Prince Cox getting ready to hit. Scoreless here, but now he's got to deal with a guy who's got some power. Got to be careful when you're talking about a hitter with this type of slug and these type of home run totals. Challenge from behind the dish here. Just caught the zone by a whisper, and the call is overturned. They'll keep both their challenges. Outside, ball one. Chop to third. Rolls across the diamond. Two quick outs here in the top of the fourth.
Up next to the Tigers, the right fielder,
Kevin Espinoza up now for the Tigers. Worked a walk in his first trip to the plate.
Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job of it.
Up the middle, and it finds its way through for a hit. And they have their first hit since the first inning. Now the tag at second, and he's out, trying for two. And he has thrown 4 shutout innings.
Batter tried to stretch that one into a double, but he wasn't about to let that happen. Nice job to get to the ball and fire that one into second just in time to get the out and end the inning.
Ready to go, bottom 4. Digging in, Doug Kringle. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Anthony Flanagan, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Harris also getting ready. Foul ball there. Going to count 1 and 2. Got him. That K is his 3rd of the game. No messing around with the pitch calling in that sequence right there. 4 pitches, all fastballs.
Yeah, and that makes me think that was the plan before the at-bat even started. If you think you can simply just beat a guy with only your fastball, why throw him anything else until he shows you he can handle it?
Now, David
inside.
Gomez. And a foul ball. That one at 95 missed up top. Ball 2. Way high.
There's an opportunity to do some damage and perhaps unlock this offense. 3-1 count. Be ready to turn on a fastball.
That's ball 4. Tried another fastball, but missed the spot.
The right fielder, Royce Harmon.
Go-ahead run on base. Royce Harmon will hit next. Walked his first time. The bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
Takes a swing. Appeal down to third. Ring him up, says Darryl Parker. That's a strikeout.
Well-executed pitch on the outside part of the plate.
Here's the left fielder, Brent Buckner. 1 for 1 with a single so far.
Well, we call that keyhole. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Step off, throw to first.
No, he got it.
Gomez dives back in safely. And he can't come up with it. Still manages a throw. Out. Through 4, still tied. Zip, zip. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Fuentes in the box for the second time. 1 ball, no strikes.
Well, these Tigers, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
Pitch misses. Ball 3.
And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
Right through there for a strike. That one fouled off. And a payoff pitch. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. That's out to center field. He's got it. And there's one away.
Wow, he looked like he was running before the ball was hit. Didn't have much time because that was a hard hit liner, but a nice job of covering a lot of ground in a short amount of time.
Baez in the box now as he looks at ball 1. Second plate appearance of the day for him. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Efrain Kelly preparing to come on if needed. Welch also throwing. Swings through that one for strike 1. Jackknifes out of the way.
Ball 3.
All tied up. We're at the top of the 5th. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Out towards right center field. Harmon on the move to the alley. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. 2 down. Next is the Tigers DH, Christopher Nash. Cruising on the mound right now, but a dangerous hitter here in this spot. A guy with some slug to him. And that's in for a strike. It's 0-1.
If he doesn't get a knock right here, that pitch he just took is going to eat at him for a while. You might not see another pitch like that from a top-level guy like this.
Two down, nobody on.
That's out the
Outside with the
corner.
breaking ball. Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. He continues to roll on the mound as 5 shutout innings are in the books. You're dialed in. Back now to start the bottom of the 5th, and taking over on the mound, Anthony Flanagan. He's pitching on 2 days rest. Johnny Schaefer getting ready to hit. Fly to center his first time.
You know, this group of hitters need to bring up the quality of their bats and specifically their swings. Just one extra base hit for them, so they haven't exactly been hitting the ball gap to gap or out of the park. That makes it really difficult to generate runs.
Inside, almost got him. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. 1 down. Back to the top of the lineup, Vinny Chang now at the plate.
He was the big part of the field last time. Nice liner to center.
Check
No,
swing,
that's
he
a
held
ball.
up. And now it's even 1-1.
It's a good pitch to try to get him off the plate.
And down on strikes he goes. And that quickly 2 away. Dan Hahn, the next to hit. Two down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. Trying to get him to chase on the changeup that time. Next offer in there for a strike. And it's 1-2.
Now just a cement mixer slider right there. It's a great pitch to hit if you can recognize it early and jump on it.
Good job to fight that one off. Just missed.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
The 2-2 on the way. That's down and in. A slider missed.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
Swing and a ball popped in the air. Napier settles under this one, and that'll do it. 6th inning coming up. Still nothing on the scoreboard. Back here in a close one, and a look now at some of the biggest plays from the game. Efrain Kelly takes over on the mound. He pitched yesterday, and we'll see him once again. Stepping in, Scotty Napier. Struck out swinging his first time. Swing and a ball popped up. Chang under it. And there's one down.
Up next to the Tigers, the second baseman, Derek Stark.
Back to the top of the order now. Derek Stark up now for the Tigers. Movement in the bullpen. Will Hilton up and throwing. Scott getting cranked up as well. Now the 0-1. And that is out of play. Got him looking as the fastball runs back over the inside corner.
Well, I think that's a case of overthinking right there. You got 3 straight fastballs looking in the 0-2 count just to pull it back.
Win in the box here lets that one go for a ball. Liner, and that should be extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. In with a double, and the go-ahead runs at second with 2 out.
Well, when you fall behind in the count, you've got to come into the zone, and then guys have a better chance of hitting the ball hard like he did right there.
Now at the plate, George James. Close, but called a ball. Ball 1. Looked like a strike to me, and here comes the challenge. It just shaved the zone, so they've still got both their challenges. Go-ahead run at second, and we're at the top half of the 6th. Inside, almost got him. And that misses. And the count 2-1.
Well, they're looking to get on the board first here after that clutch 2-out double made this inning interesting.
Far off foul. And on second, 2 down. He goes down looking. 1 left for Detroit, and we're still knotted at 0. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league. Hilliard leading things off and takes a strike. Activity in the bullpen for Detroit. Guillermo Aquino getting loose out there. Ross warming up as well. The 0-1. Gets him to chase after that one.
Then he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Here's a 1-2. And delivers outside. Fights it off. He'll see another. 2-2 down. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off-speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Swings through it for the K. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. And now the first baseman, Arlo Randolph. He's grounded out a couple of times. Fly ball down the line. And he can't quite get there. It's a foul ball.
Well, that two-seamer is heat-seeking for right-handed batters. Just runs in on those hands.
Bowling.
And now it's 1-2. Strike three, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. But what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
David Harris gets the ball now.
David Harris.
Here's the second baseman, Doug Pringle, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts.
Looks like he sacrificed a pitch right down the middle for tracking and timing. Some good hitters will do that.
2 down, nobody on. Tap foul at the plate. Breaking ball misses down and away. Outside. That one missed.
That's a ball.
Swing and a miss. Had him out front for strike 3. Will Hilton gets handed the rock out of the pen. Now it's the shortstop, Prince Cox.
And still looking for that hit to keep this streak going, and this might be his last shot at it, Bert. But a mistake right here could untie this ball game. If you're the pitcher out there, you just want to be a little more cautious.
Got it started a little too early. Strike 1. Late with the swing there.
We got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
That one misses, and that's ball 2.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
That's a laser base hit. The leadoff single, and the go-ahead run is aboard. Well, he waited until the 7th, but that's the knock that'll extend his hitting streak. Singy, how much does it weigh on your mind when you're coming to the plate in the late innings with a streak going?
Yeah, quite a bit, and a hitter's supposed to say he's only focused on the current at bat, but man, honestly, it's hard not to know that if you don't come up with a hit, your streak's over, so it's there at least in the back of your mind.
Next to hit, Kevin Espinoza brings it in. Go-ahead run on base. Marcos Fuentes up now for the Tigers.
Definitely wants to stay out of the double play here. Ball on the ground in the infield. Should be an inning-ending double play.
Late swing, fouled off.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get in the scoring position.
In the air, out towards left center. Makes the grab.
Up next to the Tigers, the catcher, Esteban Baez.
So up next, Esteban Baez.
Good fastball there. I think it was a purpose pitch. Just want to make that hitter's feet uncomfortable. And that location will definitely do it.
Not far out of the zone, but it was a ball. So they'll lose their first challenge. On a line, and that's got extra bases written all over it. Runner around third on his way to the plate. He'll score easily. And they take the lead in the seventh.
Well, they strike first as he gets the job done to bring home the run. He put a great swing on that ball. Took the barrel right to it. Nice extension as well. 105 exit velocity. That tells you everything you need to know about that swing.
Christopher Nash up now for the Tigers.
Oh.
Runner at second, 2 down. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Pitches in for a strike, and the count even at 1. That's a little bit low. And a foul ball. In the air, right side. And that is that. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. It's now a 1-0 ball game. This is an AL Central showdown right here on MLB The Show. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary. Gomez in the box for the 3rd time today as he takes that one off the plate. Late on that fastball. And a count 1-2. Almost got him. Looking to get the tying run on base. Swings and misses, struck him out. A big first out here in the 7th via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. When you get the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
And now Boyce Harmon.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
That one outside, and it's 1-0. The Tigers trying to hold a 1-run lead here at the bottom of the 7th. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. That one just misses.
That's a really good take.
Line drive. And now maybe extra bases. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. The throw in. And the tying runs at second base with a double.
Well, that was an important at-bat in this game, so great job there stepping up to the challenge. Now a pretty big at-bat coming up with a chance to even this ball game up.
Brent Buckner will hit next. 1 for 2. Runner takes off. That's it for a strike. And the tying run is now only 90 feet away.
Well, maybe he thought he should have gone for a triple instead of a double and just decided, I'm going to take third this way. Definitely using his legs to his advantage right here.
Strike 2.
Looks like they're thinking a safety squeeze, and the defense has to be on alert right now, expecting anything in this situation.
Swing and a pop-up. Stark under this one. Takes it in for the out. With a single base runner, because of all the power, they are dangerous to tie this thing up or take the lead. Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Aquino will take over here.
And he may only have to face one batter in this spot. At least that's what they're hoping as he tries to strand that runner at third. Big spot here.
So digging in, Johnny Schaefer.
And this is a big opportunity for him to pick up his teammate right here.
That's in for a strike. The tying run is 90 feet away. Now a pop-up on the infield. And that is the third out of the inning. The Tigers lead it 1-0.
He thought he was going to be able to do more with that pitch. A run-scoring opportunity, but a
Lloyd Scott comes on now, and he'll feature a hard slider to work off his fastball. Leading off, Scotty Napier.
Well, this is just par for the course these days. Huge fastballs coming out of the bullpen.
Activity in the bullpen. Dave Fordyce, the left-hander, up and throwing. 0-1 now. Sliced hard but foul. Scott in his 9th season, 38 years old, and he's one of the few players in Major League Baseball born in New Mexico. That hit him.
Take your bait.
And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning.
Up next to the Tigers.
So back to the top of the order. Derek Stark getting ready to hit. 0 for 3 in this one.
Cold night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed, they creeping into my mind right now.
Got the back going too soon. It's strike 2.
Don't play situation here. He's been working up in the zone. Typically, you look for guys to get that ground ball. See if he adjusts on this next pitch.
The 0-2. Can't connect on the curveball. Struck him out.
The see a lot of pitchers working the upper part of the zone these days, especially late in the count. But here, he goes high and hard twice to start the at-bat. At that point, it's really tough to have any idea what's coming next if you're in the box. Makes you very vulnerable to a good breaking ball like that down below the zone.
One out man at first. At the plate, Isaiah Wynn.
Whoa.
The 1-0. Out towards right center field. Harmon under it. Takes it in for the out.
Up next to the Tigers, the center fielder, George James.
And here is George James. A little out front there as he swings through. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Prince Cox digs in now. 1 for 3. Now fly ball to right center. Reaching for it, makes the catch. Tigers strand a pair, but they lead it 1-0. Bottom of the 8th, Vinny Chang up now, leading the league in doubles and doing it with style, Singy.
Yeah, that swing is built for line drives, finds open space early and often.
Turned on, but foul wide of third. And fouled off. Stays alive. 0-2 now. That one lifted to left. Fuentes in position. And there's one down. Down the number 2 hitter, Dan Hahn.
A lot of times you're looking for a guy to get that tie-in run on base, but because of the power, you want him to tie up the game with one swing here.
Right through there for a strike.
Some hitters are just more confident they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
Nope, that's off the plate.
The Tigers holding on to a 1-run lead here the bottom half of the 8th inning.
Oh!
Foul off down the right side. Just missing there. 3-2 now. Payoff pitch. And the tying run is on base. So the call stands. So that removes their last challenge. So now the DH spot, Roger Gilliam. Corner infielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent extra bases. High fly ball, right field. Espinoza settles under. 2 away now.
For Syracuse, the first baseman, number 7,
Arlo Randolph, the next to hit. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout.
Right now, they're looking for something hit hard into the gaps, give them an opportunity with 2 outs to score that run from first.
The 0-1. This one chopped on the ground, but foul.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow, climb back into this at bat through the count.
The 1-2. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. The Tigers on top 1-0. New pitcher now, Dave Fordyce.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Well, 1-run game, digging in, Kevin Espinoza. Oh, he doesn't get the call. And that's ball 1. I thought that was a strike, and here's a challenge. It just shaved the zone. So they get to hang on to their second challenge. And the lefty with the 0-1. That's in for a strike, a slider. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. The 0-2. Swings and misses. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth. Marcos Fuentes now at the plate. One-run game here in the top of the ninth. Ground ball up the middle. Pringle gets it to first. Yeah. 2 quick outs here in the top of the ninth. Running out of chances to pad the lead. Esteban Baez up now for the Tigers.
Picked up an RBI in his last at bat. Still their only run of the game so far. Not looking like they'll be adding any insurance runs heading to the bottom of the ninth, so it's going to be on the bullpen to hold this lead.
Comes up empty.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
Now one inside look out.
This hitter's been seeing good velocity in the at-bat. He's kind of set up for that changeup. He hasn't seen it yet. Looks just like a fastball out of the hand.
Next pitch inside. Yeah, that's ball 2. This one popped up. Bender settles underneath it. And that'll do it. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit, but they still lead it 1-0. Pitcher on here, Herb Dunham.
I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
Now it's the second baseman, Doug Pringle. 3 strikeouts already. He's 0 for 3. And that's off the outside edge. And that's ball 1. Next pitch is outside.
He hasn't wanted to challenge him. Both of those pitches off the plate away. Don't expect anything down the heart of the plate. You may just have to be patient and take your walk here.
Way inside, gets out of the way.
I almost feel like he's frustrated a little bit. He wants to be challenged.
Gets the call, and the count is 3-1. He'll challenge, thought that was a ball, and that one just barely missed. The call is overturned. They'll keep their remaining challenge. No outs, runner at first. Now here is David Gomez. Swing, a high fly ball, well struck. Way back there, it's got a chance. And it's off the wall. Lead runner around second. Throw back in as the tying one holds at third. 2 on following the double.
Great effort out there as he tries to reach and haul this one in, but just can't extend far enough. I think it started with a bad read off the bat, which led to a bad jump, bad angle, and that cost him right there. Extra bases.
Bottom of the ninth, 1-run game, 2 on. Boyce Harmon getting ready to hit. Pitch misses inside. Ball 1.
This is the guy they turn to get the most important outs of the ball game, but they're going to make him work to get this save.
One-run game, bottom 9. And a breaking ball misses outside. That one a little high. 3 balls, no strikes.
Okay, umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit. Would love to see him get the green light, even with the 3-0 count right here. Let's see if he can create some magic.
The winning run on second base.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
On a bounce right side. Throws to first in time, and that is a big first out. Now the left fielder, Brent Buckner. Outfield playing pretty shallow.
Definitely a strikeout situation right here. Lots of ways for that go-ahead run to score if the ball's put in play.
The 1-0. Yeah, that's fouled off. Upstairs. And it skips into Schaefer in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. And the 3-1. In the air, left side. Fuentes on the move. Brings it in. Runner tags. This should do it. In comes the winning run, and they walk it off.
These can be tough at bats when you know you've got to get the ball in the air, and worst case scenario, that pitcher is going to try to tie you up, throw you up and in, but he did a good job pulling the hands through. Extension to put that ball deep enough out into the outfield to score that run and win this game.
Final score here today, 2-1. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.